Good evening, distinguished educators and guests. Are you excited? I am, yes. Me too. I am Melissa Hales, Master of Ceremonies for our Teacher of the Year Awards tonight. I am a special education teacher at Crossroads School. I teach students with multiple disabilities, and I'm proudly serving as the current citywide Teacher of the Year. I'm so proud to be part of this celebration to honor our dedicated teachers who work diligently with our students in Norfolk Public Schools every single day. I want to start this evening by acknowledging our special guests in the audience tonight, including our school board members in attendance. Miss Sarah DeCalagero, School Board Chair. Miss Alfreda Thomas, Vice Chair. And members, Dr. Adele Martin, Miss Tanya Basine, Mrs. Tiffany Moore Buffalo, and Mr. Kenneth Paulson. I also welcome Dr. Sharon Birdsong, our superintendent, and members of her leadership team. Now I'd like to ask Dr. Birdsong, our superintendent, and our school board members to join me for the parade of NPS's 2026 All-City Teaching Team. As I call your names, please proceed down the main aisle and cross the stage from left to right. Ready? Jennifer Scott. Shelley Lamagda. Mary Murphy. Come this way. Yep, okay, got it. Catherine Flanagan. Nellie Arias. Do we have a little hiccup with the order? I will be patient up here. Catherine Flanagan. Nellie Arias. Ellen Rentulis. Ellen Rentulis. Julie Olsch. There she is, Julie Olsch. Sierra Davis. Laura Tahan. Dr. William Egger. Kirsten McCoy. Latoya Cherry. Ashley Lilly. Latanya Vernon. Yvette Dalton. Angela Curry. Sarah Marin. Amber Hill. Tyrone Weems. Craig Friend. Kendall Walsh. Rebecca Hardner. Felicia Perry. Leanne Eiler. Stephanie Riley. Brianna Bacon. Courtney Williams. Lauren Mathey. Venetia Carter. Ryan Haynes. Alicia Pierce. Yolanda Harris. Shannon Davis. Sean Dellert. Karen Tolentino. Teresa Arrington. Suzanne Tate. Charlisha Cherry. Lauren Grant. Crystal Wallace. Kinchel Darden Askew. Mary Anna White. Ebony Campbell. Lori Bryant. Tracy Barnes Doucette. Nicole Stewart. Leanne Dickinson. Yvette Smith Lawrence. Paul Weiner. Tracy Mazzell. Rachel Foster. Leonard Clark. And last but not least, Amari Cofield.
Mr. Gatlin, huh?
Dr. Birdsong and members, thank you for joining me. Please return to your seats. Now we will have the presentation of colors by the NJROTC Color Guard from Maury High School and the national anthem by members of the Maury High School Chorus. Please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you for those amazing performances. Please be seated, everyone. When they were rehearsing earlier, I got emotional. Beautiful. Fine example of amazing Norfolk Public School students. I said I was not going to get this emotional this early, but here I am. Because I have the honor of introducing an amazing person that I admire a lot. Dr. Sharon Birdsong, our superintendent, who was named as a Sallie Mae First Year Outstanding Teacher Award nominee as a young educator in North Carolina. Since then, she has earned multiple accolades and awards, including Outstanding Middle School Principal of Virginia by the Virginia Association of Secondary Schools. And in 2006, the National Middle School Principal of the Year Award by the National Association of Secondary School Principals. She was also named a 2023 Superintendent to Watch by the National School Public Relations Association. Dr. Birdsong is an ardent supporter of teachers as evidenced by her leadership, no matter what. Please join me in giving a welcome to Dr. Birdsong.
Good evening, Norfolk Public Schools. Good evening, Norfolk Public Schools. And thank you, Ms. Hells. And again, good evening, everyone. What an incredible evening as we come together to celebrate and honor some of the most extraordinary educators in Norfolk Public Schools, our very own amazing, amazing Teachers of the Year, and for their outstanding accomplishments and tenacious, and I do mean tenacious dedication to our students, schools, and community. Let's give them another round of applause. You are absolutely the best, the very best. I want to extend a warm welcome to all of our Teachers of the Year, their guests, our superb building principals, members of the school board, and the Norfolk Public Schools administrative team. Tonight, we recognize the educators who exemplify the very, very, very best of Norfolk Public Schools. These extraordinary teachers consistently demonstrate equity and excellence no matter what. Teachers of the Year, you represent the pinnacle of what it means to be an educator. Your passion, creativity, and dedication are truly, truly inspiring. You not only teach our students, you ignite curiosity, you build confidence, and open doors to a brighter future, each and every one of you. The heartfelt nominations that brought you here this evening are evidence of the lives that you have touched and the lasting impact you have made in the classrooms, the hallways, and beyond the walls of Norfolk Public Schools. As a former classroom teacher and building principal, I understand the immense effort and commitment your work requires. Lord knows I do. And I have a very, very deep appreciation for the sacrifices that you make daily to deliver high quality and engaging learning experiences for our students. Whether it's developing lessons that connect classroom concepts to real-world applications, fostering literacy development through reading, offering extra tutoring sessions to support student growth, or thoughtfully addressing the endless questions of curious young minds, you demonstrate your commitment to educating each child in Norfolk Public Schools. No matter what. That's right. Likewise, your ability to rise to challenges, adapt to ever-changing needs, and maintain a focus on excellence, and I do mean excellence. This makes you a true champion for public education, and for that, we appreciate you. As we all know, your work extends well beyond academics, whether leading efforts to improve literacy, tackling attendance challenges, or fostering accountability. You create everlasting, transformative change in our schools and our community. The school division's Big Rock initiatives, which are literacy, attendance, and literacy and they are just not a part of your job. They are your mission. Is that not true? They are your mission. Our community is rich, so very rich, with individuals who have been inspired, supported, and transformed by educators like you. But this evening, we pause. We are going to pause to reflect and celebrate you, our Teachers of the Year. And as the superintendent of Norfolk Public Schools, I want to express my deepest gratitude for your extraordinary service. You are the foundation of our school division's mission and the heartbeat of our community. Your impact is immeasurable, and your dedication is a testament to the power of education to change lives. Teachers of the Year, you inspire not only your students, but all of us who have the privilege, the distinct honor and privilege to witness your work. Your passion for your craft, your commitment to equity, and your belief in the potential of each child are what drives our success in Norfolk Public Schools. Thank you for being exemplars of excellence in Norfolk Public Schools. Again, congratulations, Teachers of the Year. You, and I do mean each of you, you are the reason we believe in a brighter future. So thank you. Thank you. I turn the mic over to Ms. Hale.
Thank you, Dr. Birdsong. Now our school board chair, Ms. Sarah DeCalajaro, will share her remarks.
I really wish I didn't have to follow that speech. I am honored to be here tonight among my fellow educators. For those of you who don't know me yet, I am a former Norfolk Public School math teacher. I never meant to be a teacher, but after the events of September 11th, I realized I needed a new career trajectory, and teaching became my passion. So I want to thank those teachers and students who bared with me during my first few years of teaching and the mentors that I had, because I would not be the educator I am today without the support I received from Norfolk Public Schools. So I always wondered what the Teacher of the Year banquet was, so it's very exciting to be here with you all tonight. You are truly the cornerstone of our students' success. You are mentors. You put in long hours. You go above and beyond what is asked of you. You are innovators. Did you know that you were an innovator? Because you are constantly looking for ways to get through to our kids. And I see it. I've seen it in the volunteering in the classrooms, being in the classrooms, just being a part of NPS. I have had 3 daughters who have gone through NPS. One is in college, 2 are still in high school. And I have been there in the classrooms since they were little. So I applaud you, and I think we should applaud the teachers again. On behalf of the school board, I want to extend our heartfelt gratitude and congratulations for a job well done. Simply put, your work transforms the lives of our students, which in turn positively impacts our broader community. You are truly rock stars, and the impact that you have on our students is immeasurable. I hope that every one of you taken this moment to know that we are truly thankful for the work that you have done and continue to do. Tonight is all about you, and I feel honored to play a small role in tonight's celebration. Again, thank you for your hard work and dedication to this profession. You are awesome and amazing and well deserving of tonight's recognition. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. DeCalajaro, for your kind words. I know you're probably hungry. Before our dinner service, I would like to say thank you to the Doubletree Hotel by Hilton for again hosting and catering our event. Please enjoy your dinner and the musical selections from the Strolling Strings. We'll return shortly for our main event, the Teacher of the Year recognition.
Good evening, everyone. I am Amber Brown, proud Chief Schools Officer of Norfolk Public Schools, and I am honored to begin our recognitions of our Teachers of the Year. And we can applaud. Let me first begin with a review of the Teacher of the Year selection process. The Teacher of the Year process is open to all teachers in pre-kindergarten through grade 12 who possess a current teaching license, including media specialists, school counselors, our IT RTs, graduation coaches, and reading specialists. In order to be considered, the Virginia Department of Education requires all candidates to have at least 3 years of experience within their school division. Each school conducts its school-level Teacher of the Year selection process. Schools then submit their Teachers of the Year to the Norfolk Public Schools Teacher of the Year Selection Committee, which consists of our past Teachers of the Year. This year, Ms. Melissa Hales, the 2024-25 Citywide Teacher of the Year, served as committee co-chair alongside Ms. Subhara Desirou, the Citywide Teacher of the Year for 22-23. Following the review of applications, the Teacher of the Year Selection Committee members conduct classroom observations and interviews to select the citywide finalist and then to name the Citywide Teacher of the Year. Before we recognize our all-city teaching team, let's hear reflections on what this honor means from our current Citywide Teacher of the Year, Ms. Melissa Hales.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join me in a joyful and enthusiastic applause for Norfolk Public Schools 2025 Teacher of the Year, Miss Melissa Hales. Congratulations.
Well, I have to say one of the highest honors of my entire career so far, and I've lived in Norfolk all my life. I attended Norfolk Public Schools from kindergarten through 12th grade, and to be able to come back and teach in Norfolk Public Schools and then win Teacher of the Year for this district that I love and have a heart for since I was 5 years old was just a dream come true for me. I teach students with multiple disabilities. My students are very diverse in their abilities and their learning style, so I really do try to develop a curriculum that matches that for them. So we do have a lot of hands-on activities, tactile, sensory, so they can actually get involved and feel their learning experiences.
We do cooking, science, experiments, and we do music. She helps me learn new things and she's always kind.
She draws the students in, and not everybody has that gift. She brings them in, she makes it real for them, life experiences, and not every teacher is able to do that. She brings her heart to the classroom, and she has a big heart.
My students are amazing, and in that they make my job so easy. I don't feel like this is a job or work for me. This is a joy to come in my classroom every day. I love working with my students. I love teaching them. I love seeing them learn, develop, and grow.
She always helps me out when I have a problem. Like when I'm having trouble learning, she's always there to help me out.
She's effective because of the way she cares about the students that she's working with. I teach students that will be coming to her classroom. It's a good feeling to know that when you send kids to another classroom, that where they're going is a good place to be.
I feel like with my students I have a high expectation. I want them to be as independent as possible and to learn as much as possible. I don't look at my students as being disabled. I look at them as being very capable, and I want to see them soar for the stars.
She's the best teacher ever and she's caring. She's always happy and she loves us.
How do you know she loves you?
I can see it on her face.
We have a family atmosphere in here. It is full of love, support, positivity, and encouragement. I don't come in not one single day to work that I don't have one student say, "I love you, Miss Hales." And they mean it. And for me, there's no words to describe that.
Congratulations.
how to follow up that. I love my students. They wanted me to talk after this. I will do my best. Thank you, Dr. Birdsong, Ms. Brown, school board members, invited guests, and MPS Teachers of the Year. Congratulations. This night is dedicated to honoring all of you. Take plenty of pictures and videos to share, post, and later treasure. This is your special night, but it goes by quickly, and you will want to look back and remember every detail. As the 2025 Citywide Teacher of the Year, I have had the privilege of experiencing some behind-the-scenes activities. I was able to participate in new teacher recruitment at William & Mary. As a former MPS graduate and now an MPS teacher, I'm a walking cheerleader for our school system. Love MPS. So that was a lot of fun for me. I was not shy about chasing down teachers, potential teachers, when they walk by the table. Hey, come over here, let me tell you about MPS. I'm a member of the Superintendent's Teacher Advisory Council with other Teachers of the Year. We meet to discuss issues and offer suggestions and feedback on pertinent issues within our school district. Not only does Norfolk Public Schools appreciate and honor their teachers, but the community outside, they love us hard. I cannot tell you how many people approached me when I was out and about in the community to offer me congratulations, words of praise, hugs, and had me posing for pictures with them. I was not just MPS's Teacher of the Year, I was their Teacher of the Year. I cannot imagine an honor greater in teaching than this one. Over and over again, I heard people say, thank you, teachers, for all you do for our kids. They truly appreciate us. We are heroes in our classrooms, in our schools, and in our community. We are appreciated and we are loved more than we could ever know. Now, let me tell you about some of the incredible honors I received from the community partners as Teacher of the Year. Amazing local hotels gifted us weekend getaways that I was able to enjoy with friends and family. They enjoyed the staycations as much as I did. Local restaurants, we went to dine and have fabulous meals. My daughter Amber and I attended the Norfolk Wine Festival as VIPs. When we arrived, they let us get in before everyone else, and then they said, she's a Teacher of the Year. It was like whispered behind us. And she and I agreed we can no longer go back without that VIP status. It would not be the same. Another dream made true for me as an ODU Monarch alumni. I was invited to go Monarchs. I was invited to go out on the football field during a football game. And as we were in the tunnel waiting, there was an interception right in front of us, and then we went out and we were on the Jumbotron. You know how that was like a dream come true. And I had student alumni, friends texting me and contacting me and saying, I saw you on the football field in the Jumbotron. Yes. Norfolk Scottish Rites invited me to a wonderful evening celebration, and they gifted me $500 to purchase classroom materials for my classroom. A local Norfolk police officer, Chantel Chandler, she is also an author. She wrote a book called Uniquely Made. It's about a girl with disabilities. She surprised my class, came in and read her book. She gifted every one of my students a gift bag, a t-shirt, and a signed copy of her book, courtesy of the Norfolk Police Department. Norfolk loves hard. One of the most fabulous things was my students were able to enjoy this award with me. They were able to share in this experience. They rarely watch TV or YouTube or social media platforms and see people with multiple disabilities like themselves. They were featured on the local news. That was their moment to shine. They were like superstars at home, in their community, and at our school. Their middle school peers would say things to them like, wow, that's so cool, you were on TV. You guys are amazing, you're so lucky. And my students just beamed with joy for that. So they have certainly enjoyed my teacher of the year. My youngest daughter acted as a publicist, and I don't do social media, she did. And she contacted me and she's like, hey mom, you're up to over 17,000 views on the Facebook video. How is that possible? Norfolk loves hard. As part of the 2026 Teacher of the Year Selection Committee, you guys are amazing, by the way. Going through the applications, phenomenal. Norfolk Public School teachers, you rock. But I was able to go into classrooms and observe teachers. I heard a lively discussion in a high school classroom about whether or not conformity was important to society. I witnessed future scientists in a middle school classroom conducting a thermal energy experiment. I heard beautiful music performed by a 5th grade orchestra class. I wanted to have an instrument so I could participate in her 1, 2, 3, 4, ready. Right, Miss Scott? Play. I visited Net Academy and watched an educator teach a young man algebra while building his self-confidence with respect and love. I, believe it or not, found myself in a high school computer science class trying to read and understand code. I learned terms like append, reassign, and insert while speaking 20 pow bang 510. And yes, those are real things and mean something. Every classroom had these same common traits: a loving and nurturing teacher and engaged learners. NPS Teacher of the Year represents every teacher. What we do before school, during school, after school, on the weekends, and during the summer. Learning is personal, and we teachers spend countless hours empowering our students to learn, to be individuals, and to love themselves. Never discount the impact you have on each and every student you have the privilege of teaching. I have begun my 26th year of teaching, and I would not change one thing about my journey. My final little story: I taught a student named Kaylee, 1st grade, 15 years ago. And this past winter break, she contacted me and wanted to come from North Carolina to pay me a visit. She had a surprise for me. She's now an adult. She is in college at UNC. She met Ruby Bridges at a bookstore signing for her new book, Dear Ruby, Here Are Hearts. When I had Kaylee in 1st grade, I taught her about Ruby Bridges and her impact for African Americans, for women, and in the field of education. Kaylee got the book signed for me and drove hours to deliver it, with the message that I, her teacher, made a difference in her 6-year-old life, as well as her grown-up Kaylee's life. We make an impact, we change lives forever, and we matter to our students. Thank you all for the honor of allowing me to serve as Teacher of the Year. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Ms. Hales, for your service. And your tireless dedication to our students. Ooh, I'll take a little moment. Ooh. As we move closer to the announcement of our citywide Teacher of the Year, we will now recognize this year's finalists and the winners of the Teacher of the Year competition. These educators represent the best in teaching in our city, in the Commonwealth, and truly in our country. We will first recognize the top 12 Teachers of the Year. These teachers include the top 4 teachers from the high school, middle school, and elementary school levels. Dr. Birdsong, Ms. Calogero, and all school board members, would you please join me for the announcement of the top 12 Teachers of the Year? And I'll ask that Dr. Calogero, if you'll come up here, and Dr. Birdsong and Vice Chair Thomas, if you'll join me on the stage, and thank you all. Teachers, please come forward as your name is called. You will receive a certificate of accomplishment in addition as a token of our appreciation. Please come up the stage to my left to receive your recognition, and once you exit the stage to my right, please gather for a photo opportunity. The top 12 Teachers of the Year are Catherine Flanagan, Camp Allen, Kendall Walsh, Mary Calcott, Nellie Arias, Chesterfield Academy. Jennifer Scott, Academy for Discovery at Lakewood Elementary. Dr. William Egger, Ghent Middle. Tarlisha Cherry, Northside. Suzanne Tate, Blair. Lauren Grant, Norview Middle. Ebony Campbell, Maury. Lori Bryant, Norview High. Charles Clark, Lake Taylor High. We celebrate Mr. Clark, although he was unable to attend with us this evening. And Tracy Mazzell, Net Academy. Please join me in another round of applause for these extraordinary educators as they return to their tables. Thank you so much, teachers. You may be seated. Thank you. Now, it is time for the naming of our top 3 Teachers of the Year and ultimately our overall citywide Teacher of the Year. The top 3 teachers will receive an additional certificate and an engraved apple. First, we will recognize our elementary school Teacher of the Year. This teacher, a dedicated educator with over 23 years of experience, has spent her career inspiring curiosity and fostering a love for learning in her students. Currently teaching 3rd grade, she has devoted her life to creating an inclusive and dynamic classroom where every student feels valued. A Norfolk Public Schools veteran, this teacher began her journey at Sewell's Point Elementary. Her classroom is now a vibrant space where hands-on learning thrives, as seen in her memorable Decomposer unit, where students cared for live worms to learn about ecosystems. Through her teaching, students not only gain knowledge, but also develop empathy and a deep respect for all living things. Beyond the classroom, this teacher is a leader in the school community. She has contributed to district-wide professional development initiatives, served on state curriculum review committees, and mentored new educators through partnerships with Old Dominion University. Her guidance has shaped future teachers and inspired colleagues, leaving a lasting legacy. Committed to connecting education with real-world experiences, she organizes activities that engage students in meaningful learning. During the pandemic, she developed innovative, interactive units to ensure continued engagement, demonstrating her adaptability and dedication. Outside of teaching, she actively serves the community through volunteer work with local events and youth organizations. Her involvement in programs like the Warrior Classic Band Competition and Music by the Bay highlights her passion for enriching the lives of students and families. The top elementary school Teacher of the Year is Catherine Flanagan from Camp Allen Elementary. Please come forward. Congratulations. Now, we turn to our middle school Teacher of the Year. This teacher is an inspiring English educator who has dedicated her career to ensuring her students feel valued, supported, and motivated. Teaching 8th grade English, she fostered a classroom culture where diversity is celebrated and every student is encouraged to reach their full potential. A graduate of Old Dominion University and a proud department chair, this teacher has made significant contributions to her school, including achieving a remarkable 98% pass rate on the SOLs. Yes. Her ability to create inclusive and engaging learning experiences is exemplified through innovative lessons such as her unit on Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry. Through multimedia resources, historical analysis, and meaningful discussions, she inspires her students to connect literature to societal issues and to their own lives. Beyond academics, this teacher bridges the gap between the classroom and the community. She organizes family literacy nights, mentors new teachers, and provides weekly tutoring at her church, demonstrating her dedication to student growth both inside and outside of her classroom. Her impact extends far beyond test scores as her students leave the classroom with greater confidence, empathy, and critical thinking skills. The top middle school teacher of the year is Lauren Grant from Norview Middle School. This is so exciting. Congratulations again. Finally, we turn to our high school teacher of the year. This teacher, an 11-year veteran in education, has dedicated her career to inspiring students in computer science, a field where she is committed to increasing diversity and representation. She empowers students to see technology as an accessible and exciting career path, particularly encouraging young women and underrepresented groups to excel in STEM fields. Her innovative approach to teaching includes hands-on projects like video game creation, which allows students to combine programming skills with creativity and critical thinking skills. By fostering an inclusive and collaborative classroom environment, she ensures that every student, regardless of background, feels supported and capable of success. This teacher's impact extends well beyond the classroom. She has been nationally recognized with the AP Computer Science Female Diversity Award for 3 consecutive years, honoring her work in expanding access to computer science for female students. She also mentors new educators through projects like Code Virginia's Computer Science for Career and Technical Education and Scaling Mentors in Computer Science, shaping the future of computer science education. In addition to her professional contributions, she is deeply involved in her community, volunteering with organizations like the Ronald McDonald House and the Judeo-Christian Outreach Center. Through her church and her role as a National Honor Society advisor, she instills the values of service and leadership in her students. The top high school teacher of the year is Ebony Campbell from Maury High School. Congratulations, Ms. Campbell. Thank you, everyone. Now, I will turn over the program to Dr. Birdsong, who will name our citywide Teacher of the Year.
Are we a little nervous? I'm a lot nervous. Are you guys nervous? Right. I'm going to make you wait a little longer. Let's give our top 3 Teachers of the Year another round of applause. They certainly deserve it. This is truly like the best event of the year. It is so wonderful. In addition to our graduations, right? It's really wonderful. Okay. As these 3 incredible educators stand here with us, I would like to pause for a moment to recognize our reigning All-City Teacher of the Year, Melissa Hales, and thank her for serving as our Mistress of Ceremonies this evening. Thank you, Ms. Hale. You are absolutely marvelous. You are marvelous. I would also like to give my sincere thanks and appreciation to all teachers who are in the room this evening and to their families for supporting them in this wonderful and fulfilling career. Let's give it up for our families. Thank you. Husbands, wives, children, aunties, uncles, cousins, thank you. Okay, and with that, I will now turn to our final recognition for this evening, the Norfolk Public Schools Citywide Teacher of the Year. According to her building principal, this teacher brings a mother's heart to her teaching, seeing each student's individual academic and emotional needs and creating a nurturing, inclusive environment where each student feels valued and motivated. Her no matter what attitude is not only felt by students, but by colleagues and the community, making her an invaluable asset. In her classroom, she creates an environment where every student feels valued and empowered to succeed. Her impact extends far beyond the classroom walls, as evidenced by the touching stories of her former students. One former student called to share that she had achieved a perfect score on her mathematics SOL test, crediting her former teacher's encouragement to never give up and for instilling in her a love of mathematics. Another former student was so inspired by her teaching that she pursued a career in education herself, and she's now serving as a first grade teacher in Norfolk Public Schools. As she notes about her students, when they see the relevance of a concept, they become more invested and retain the information more effectively. Her innovative teaching methods and dedication to fostering both academic excellence and personal growth have made a lasting impact on her students and her teaching community. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join me in a joyful and enthusiastic applause for the 2026 Norfolk Public Schools Citywide Teacher of the Year, Miss Catherine Flanagan. And I have to tell a quick story, if I may, Mr. Davis. So we have a teacher, one of our teachers of the year at Crossroads, Miss Sierra Davis, and her dad, Mr. Davis, as we were having dinner, he was telling me a story about Miss Flanagan and the difference that she made in the life of one of his children. And so he had no idea that she was going to be honored as Teacher of the Year, but you see how this comes full circle? So Mr. Davis, I'm sure, will want to have words with you. So thank you for sharing that story with me. Again, congratulations to you, Ms. Flanagan. I know you will want to have words with your NPS family.
Thank you, Dr. Birdsong, School Board, and the Teacher of the Year Committee. This is such an honor. I catch my breath. Congratulations to all the Teachers of the Year. I'm so honored to be among some of the greatest teachers, I think, in the world. We work hard, and it shows in how much we love our children. When I got here tonight, Sierra passed me a letter from her sister. There was a picture of her teaching in her classroom, and I said to her before it started, I said, "Is this going to make me cry?" And she said, "I'm not sure." It did, a little bit. But it was so great to see that and see how she's doing. In my classroom, I try to instill a community, and we work together, and we have the common goal of everybody learning and everybody doing well. What has helped me do well and continue my education and continue my career is all of the community that I have among the MPS teachers. From my very first friend from the very first day, Jennifer Heath, who I met my first day of teaching at Sewell's Point, to my coworker, Cindy Coleman, who was with me for 20 years, who inspired me and gave me support and still does. She's retired now. To my administrators who support me. And even when I say I'm going to bring worms into the classroom, and they may cringe a little bit, but still give me the support so that I can do what I'd like to do with the students. I'm just so grateful for this community that embraces me and helps me be the best teacher I can be. Thank you so much.
Hopefully you want to help. Come on. I'm here to serve. Yes. A lot of great. You want to take that and just take your place? Okay. Have a big one right here. Yes, we got another one.
Let's give her a hand. Congratulations, Ms. Flanagan. I am so excited for you. I'm delighted to pass the crown, Teacher of the Year, off to you. I had a great time observing that science lesson, the stations in your classroom. It was just such a warm, welcoming environment. And when I went to every student and asked them what they were doing, they were able to explain. They were able to differentiate. If I can't write the word, I can draw a picture. And I'm like, yes. So kudos to you. Congratulations. Hosting this event has been a wonderful opportunity to see and meet so many excellent educators, and I'm truly humbled by this experience. And many thanks to our wonderful students and instructors with the Maury NJROTC Color Guard. Thank you all for joining us for this special celebration. Have a great night.